Yes. Tony, can you explain for us? I get asked this a lot. I get asked to get somebody on the podcast. Can you just explain to us what is the SRR and what do they do without obviously getting yourself in trouble?
Again, yeah, it would be pretty much sort of out there public knowledge to look into.
Probably on Wikipedia.
Exactly, yeah. So it's reconnaissance, but it's just taken to a whole new level. And again, trying to sort of keep things generalized. Sneaky beaky. It's the sneaky beaky side of things. Trying to think of what else is just general sort of knowledge. Very heavy on surveillance. Very, very heavy on intelligence gathering. It is something that I would have been interested in, because you'd have done things like learning how to pick locks, learning how to get into houses, gain information, get back out again without leaving a trace. What they do is great, and you get a lot of there's a lot of Marines that make their way there and pass the selection and go SRR. And so I know quite a few guys that have done it, and again, yeah, I think they deserve their tier 1 label. I really do. It was a few years back that there was a bit of contention there with, not sort of saying any names or names of organisations, but there was a bit of hostility in regards to, do they deserve to be coming out on jobs alongside us? Well, I was involved in some SRR jobs out in Afghan, which involved me supporting some of the SRR guys, and it was some of the best stuff that I ever done. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Who do they recruit from? Is it all across all services?
I could be wrong on this, and I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I'm fairly sure. Yeah. No matter where you come from, similar to an EAD unit, whether it be SBS or SAS, if you're a full-time military soldier, a full-time soldier, then you can apply for selection. Yeah, and the same for SRR.
And they're the kind of like a move on from the old 14 int, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that, mate.
I'd love to be taught how to pick locks. That's a great skill to have. Well, you know, for all the wrong reasons, probably. But
it's so out of date now. I'm well out of date. It's like learning how to hotwire a car was something that I learned at some point or another throughout training courses. No good now, because there's no cars on the road that are that old.
No. What about what are you able to give us? Just give us a few examples of what sort of job an SRR operative would do. I mean, why would they be letting them say? I mean, I know it might sound obvious to some people listening, but I personally have got no idea what. And obviously know what 14 int did. 14 intelligence section back in the day. They one of the main roles was they were undercover in Northern Ireland and probably also running operatives, I'm guessing, or double agents, or this kind of thing, or touts, or that. But yeah, SRR. What would be in a day's work for them?
It could range from quite a few different things, from whether it be overseas. So if you imagine needing to have a similar skill set to, say, SBS or SAS, that would give you the tools to be able to be out on the ground behind enemy lines, but at the same time you need to have that technical know-how and the technical skills to work with the technical kit, whether it be ground sensors, whether it be the video surveillance kit that and I really need to be careful now with what I'm saying.
What about
there's various different types?
So I'm guessing, you know, they'd have to have lots of local knowledge, maybe speak a bit of the language, blend in. This am I in the right sort of area?
Yes, mate. Yeah, and but to add to that, SBS and SAS also do have their departments where we would have that capability in house as well. You know, but with SRR, it's their bread and butter is the surveillance side of things, to my knowledge and to the experience that I've had. I've never, you know, attempted the selection course, or the work that I've done with SRR has been very job specific, where it's been over in Afghan, and you know, it's been surveillance, intelligence gathering,
yes,
working with cameras, and so on and so forth.
Just got to say thank you in the chat to Joe Cox. He says, Chris, hope you're well. Just started reading State of Mind. So that's that book there, folks. If you're Tony's probably wondering what I'm pointing at. Oh no, you can see on YouTube, can't you? So yes, thank you ever so much for that, Joe. That's really kind of you, mate. I'm quite proud of that book, actually. It's quite a simple, like almost like a few simple philosophies how to get in there and just, you know, get what you want done in life.